All right, Shalom. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Achah, Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS, and to the elect doing the work in sincerity and the truth. Shalom. There's GMS Precepts, Nazar Chud here. And real quick, I wanted to show something that's on a group chat. First, let me show this article that was put up by the brother Elder Sabar. And this is well, I'll just read it. I'll read it and I'll show it. It says Amazon One Palm payment technology is coming to all 500 plus Whole Food Market stores in the US. This is dated July 20th, 2023. So this article was from over the summer, right? It says right here, Amazon One Palm payment technology coming to all 500 plus Whole Food Market stores in the US. Right? And I got a picture. I also put this in a group chat of a coworker of mine that took a picture of a palm scanner at Whole Foods. This is it right here. Let me see if it can focus. That's the palm scanner. You see? So you got a lot of stores that already have this technology already, man. And this is something, you know, starting with our apostles on down, apostles GMS on down. This is something that we told you, that these stores, that you're gonna have a lot of stores convert to that form of payment, which is, you know, with the palm, which is that implantable device pursuant to Revelation, the 13th chapter. You see, right? So let me read a little bit of this article here. Like I said, this is from July, and that picture was I think a few weeks ago. I did a video on Whole Foods, either Whole Foods or Amazon, but I forgot to put that picture in there. But I'll read it. It says, as adoption of Amazon One continues to increase among third-party retailers and their customers, Amazon doubles down on palm recognition across its network of Whole Foods Market stores, right? Because Amazon, it owns Whole Foods. Okay? All right, and we know they got the Amazon Go store. They've got the cashless form of payment in the Amazon Go store. So of course, obviously, they're going to transition that over to the Whole Foods stores as well. They're going to make it where you can go into Whole Foods and use the palm payment as well. All right, so let me read this scripture. This isn't going to be a long video. I just wanted to bring that out. Let me get Romans, what is it, 13 and 11. It says, in that knowing the time, that it is high time to awake out of sleep, right? Because we're in the last, you know, whether you people want to believe it or not, we're living in the last days. And I don't mean the last days meaning the end of the world. I'm meaning the transition period that's going to take place, where the rulership, the power or the scepter is going to be taken from the current rulers, which is Edom, and given on to the next rulers, which is the nation of Israel, under our big brother Yahweh Shai, as well as Masha, or the second in command, you know, Masha, or Peter in the scriptures, or David in the scriptures. That's what the scriptures speak about, right? But it's gonna be it's gonna be a transition of power, man. Matter of fact, let me get that in let me finish reading this scripture first, and I'll get the Apocrypha, right? So it's gonna be a transition of power, right? That's the last days we're living in. So it says, in that knowing the time, that it is now it is high time to awake out of sleep. We, you know, it's time to wake out of our deep slumber that we're in. You got a majority of the nation of Israel that are still under deep sleep of thinking they're black or Puerto Rican or West Indian, or they, you know, another sleep that our people are in, or thinking that America, this place is for them. This place isn't for them, right? This place isn't for the nation of Israel to progress. right? Nation Israel meaning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This isn't a place for our people to progress. It's actually a place for us to serve our punishment pursuant to the curses, which, pursuant to Jeremiah 49, those curses are about to be lifted up off us. Let me get that real quick, and then I'll get back to Romans. This is Jeremiah 49, verse 12. Right? It says, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken." Yeah, it wasn't meant for us, the so-called Israelites, to partake in the curses that we that fell upon us, right? Because if we had stuck to the game plan, right, if we had kept the law, statutes, and commandments, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in now, which is on the bottom of the totem pole, which is being subject onto other nations in servitude, right? We wouldn't be in that position. We would be in our rightful position, our rightful kingful position, which is a position of rulership. But pursuing the prophecy, it had to go down like that. You see? Pursuing the prophecy, we had to fall. We had to not follow the law, statutes, commandments. The Most High had to turn us back on us, and we had to go into slavery, right? But the good news is that time is up, right? That time of serving our punishment is almost, matter of fact, I was going to say it, is almost accomplished, right? It says, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?" Now it's turning its focus or sights on Esau or Edom. It says, art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So the Most High is saying, if I punish my own people for committing sin and transgressing the law and doing wickedness, why wouldn't I do the same thing to you, Edom? Right? It says, "Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." Right? And what are you going to surely drink of? The cup of I was about to say cup of salvation, the cup of desolation, the cup of turmoil, the cup of pain. You see, you're gonna take those curses that cleaved upon the nation Israel. It's not going to cleave onto you. All right, Edom. It's going to cleave onto you, Edom. Right. All right. So let me go back to. Actually, let me go to Lamentations right quick. Let me go to Lamentations. I'm sorry, 1 second. Yeah. I'm sorry, 4. and 21. I'm sorry. This is Lamentations 4 and 21. No, I'm gonna go to 22 to hit the point. It says, Lamentation 4:22. "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity." Right? It says the punishment of thine iniquity, right? Because our iniquity, our mass sin, or our great sin, was not following and keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. But it says the punishment of thine iniquity, right? The punishment of us not keeping and following those laws is what is accomplished. Meaning this is the last captivity that the nation of Israel is going to have to partake in, because after this, pursuing a prophecy, we're going to be changed into righteous super soldiers. Right? We're not gonna righteous robots. We're not gonna be able to go off our. We're not gonna be held bondage or captive under our flesh anymore. Those days are gonna be gone for good. Right? It says the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. Right? Because there will be no need to, because we're gonna keep the whole law perfect. It says he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, right? So he's going to visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He's going to visit the iniquity or the transgressions that you have committed ever since you came back into power, even prior to that, because you haven't been judged for that yet, right? There's a great judgment coming for Edom. It tells you that in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. It tells you that Edom is a place and a people of great future judgment. You see, right? So going back, let me go back to Romans 10 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time that it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now, right? We have to wake out of sleep. Our people have to wake out of the deep slumber that we're in and realize that we're true kings, we're powers on the earth, we're sons of the Most High, and the Lord is getting ready to deliver the nation of Israel very, very soon, as well as taking down not only the heathens, right? Not only Edom, but all other nations, all our enemies, right? It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, right? So now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. And how do we know that? We can look at we can measure the time diligently, like the scriptures say, and we can see it by prophecy, right? We got a lot of prophecy that's unfolding, and the big prophecy is this article right here. This Amazon One store is including Palm payment technology, right? When you have people calling us conspiracy theorists and all that, right? Where they at now? It's a lot of quiet scoffers, man, because this Palm payment technology is already here. This is already in this is in where I am in my location. It is a Palm payment technology already implemented in the Whole Food store. So it's, you know, like they see in the movies, coming to a theater near you or coming to a store near you. This form of Palm payment. You see? All right, so like I said, this is going to be a quick video. I just want to bring this picture out, because this ain't this is a real picture from my employee. I'm sorry, my co-worker that took a picture at a Whole Food. You see? All right, so Lord willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. Until the next show, shalom.